fast travel point. Always good to open these up. That seems unlikely. Just because I could have done this instead. It's a lot of steps to get nowhere. Am I using this just to catch you? Is it a sacrifice? Then I can get back up top of here. There we go. Well, that's not good news for me. And this just makes a raft that goes nowhere. Huh. I did something slightly different between those two attempts. Yeah, first time I rolled it up and then into the rock. I was kind of retracing my steps and then I did a different thing and then solved it. Sandcastle. Although easy to construct, these palatial buildings were generally ignored by the property market due to their small size. As sand became scarce, sandcastle construction workers began to experiment with different building materials. This example is made from dehydrated rice pudding. It's not even a sandcastle, it's a cake, kind of. You. Yeah, that was the original struggle, was like, how do I get on top of that rock? So we weren't pushing them onto the rocks yet. That would be new behavior. Cool, I'm back. Hey! Yeah, so that just involved taking what we learned from this level and coming back to it, because we had not pushed a log onto a rock yet at that point. That was new information. So they gave me a chance to figure it out a little faster. And then I would have gotten to this island first via the bottom direction. Which would have been weird. That's really satisfying whenever that happens. Whenever the game establishes a question and then a half an hour later you realize you know the answer. I feel like a lot of these places I'm stuck on potentially were designed that way at one point. It's just I wasn't lucky enough to like engage with the stuff in the correct order or something maybe. Oh no! So I got alerted to the fact that I had not done something that I was supposed to do hours ago on the channel, so I abruptly ended the recording session. I was like, oh shit, I didn't do that, because that's all I could think about at that point. And now it's been hours later. So that was a bit of an abrupt cutoff in the middle of this playthrough. But it had to be done. Looks like it's easy enough to pick back up though. I'm just on this island clearly and figuring it out, so. Damn it, I failed. Dadango. Dadango. Yeah, we're still pushing trees onto rocks. And I'm still not sure what to do with this one in particular. Yeah, I'm not remembering it now. So the idea is that we probably want to have a tree just laying across here, so I can walk from here to the next island. This seems pretty straightforward. And so we probably want a tree to lay against this rock here. Yeah. Yeah. So we're probably going to expand a little bit on our knowledge base of how this mechanic works, because yeah, we've only been able to push tree trunks onto rocks by pushing them directly onto them from the trunk, from the stump, the roots, the base. Let's see. What can I do differently? I'm not altogether entirely sure. Can I still push it onto there? Yeah, so it doesn't have to be in its tree form. Even after it's been broken, as long as it's on a stump, it can go on top of a rock. Can I have it standing up here? I have to be standing up here, and then I have to push it up, which is not doable, so no. Well, if we made a platform here, probably going in like this, then I could push it from there. So be standing, then laying down, then standing, then knock it in. Huh. If I was, yeah. If I was going to do that, it wasn't going to work from there. Should I push you through? It has to be out of my way. I need to be able to stand on top of this to push this like this. Both these directions go in the water anyway. And this was ultimately not the direction I was hoping it would face. I don't need to go around behind there yet. I can go here. And that would create the platform I was planning on if this goal even is feasible, which I don't even know. Don't have a strong plan right now. It's just I need one of the logs to go across this way, or I need to make a raft with both of them, because then that corner becomes viable. This seems undoable, because I just have two short stumps. And that is unhelpful. But this corner kind of screws me, doesn't it? I guess I didn't need to push it off, though. I pushed it onto there, like, for safekeeping, and then I pushed it past there because I thought I was going to have to stand on top of here to do what I need to do, but it turned out to be not true anymore. So I actually just needed to stand on this stump for a moment, so I can put it back. No, I can't. Really? And this always tips you over, so it's not laying down. Really, you can't push it back. Huh. Both directions of pushing it down will get me in trouble. That's kind of interesting. So now I have it where I wanted it to be, but I did it in a way that made this get stuck like this. So I can't get behind it to push it up. I can get this out of the way. Oops. Like way out of the way. If I thought I could do anything with this, but it's against the water and that's kind of unsalvageable. Like I just can't push it up that way to do what I want to do. Can't even climb on top of it there. I'm not sure if you can... I mean, it's not connected to the... Yeah, it's not connected to any of the stumps. And you can't draw a line to it in a straight line, so I don't think you can ever stand on top of this rock, which means I think you also can't put a log on it. I think them's the breaks. Was there any alternate version of this that was interesting? Probably not. I can't even push it back, can I? Not having a fuck ton of plan today. Let's run the basic algorithm. So like pushing it this way, I can't send it anywhere. Pushing it down and left, can't send it anywhere. It's like this is the way I would push it to do something. This guy, you can't push it right because of the water. Left and down are also bad. So yeah, like in both cases, the intuitive way to push them is to push them onto these rocks. That opens up at least some possibility of something happening, but it's not great. Because even when I push it here, the up and down directions both send them to the water. Sending it back is kind of pointless feeling. So then, like, you push it here. But then when it's here, I can't push it from here. I can push it from here onto this log, but then it gets kind of stuck. And I can't get on top of the top rock to push it down, which is the one that's most appealing, potentially. In this guy's case, I can push it here. And I can push it down. Which I've done a few iterations on now. I can climb on top, but it doesn't really lead to anything. So I've successfully created a pointless ramp. That also remains pretty unhelpful. I'm just fishing for ways to make these two interact in a way that matters at all. And it's a struggle so far. Okay. Well, that's fucking new. But I can't do much with you, can I? So you're pretty stuck. That's not what I expected. I guess it is, yeah, it is this way. It's going from laying down to standing up. I was trying to make a raft, which I'm not sure if I would be able to get it to leave, but if you get them to lay down in the same orientation on the same tile, they tend to make a raft. We've only done it like once so far. It was like a fluke. I don't think it was even the solution to that puzzle, was it? It was like a discovery for later. Like how I discovered the walking on rocks a while ago, but it didn't come up for a long time. This is interesting because it lets me put it on here. It's less interesting in that I can't seem to do anything with it. Because you landing there is just not great for us. Especially since I can't seem to get this to go anywhere. Like, I can't even... It's a rare case where a log is actually completely stuck. I find myself wishing you had to press interact or something to go into those things. Yeah, this only works one way. I can't push it up there. So I believe that means I can't do it the other way around, really. I'm kind of just aimlessly experimenting right now. Is this always a problem? Like, can I not push on a rock if it's the end of it? So like, if I did succeed in putting it up here, lengthwise, could I not push on it from this side? Is that the rule? Or does it have to do with the fact that there's a stump on the other side? That raises a few concerns, because it means if I'm trying to push it along this way, I couldn't if it was facing the other way. It has to face this way. But how do I stop it from just going in the water sideways if I roll it? For that matter, if I made it stand up on that tile, if I pushed it off from here, when it landed here, it would then be laying down and stuck in this corner. And then I couldn't get it out. I'm struggling with even visualizing for sure what the solution looks like, let alone how to get it. I just don't actually have a clear idea of what I'm working towards. Once again, we're on one of those maps where I feel like I have so few interactions available. Like, what could they even want from me? That doesn't do jack. Doesn't this sound like something from Proteus? It totally reminds me of Proteus. I guess just the general aesthetic of the game kind of gives off that kind of chill vibe. Fuck, what am I trying to do? What do I even want to accomplish right now? Wait a minute. Stop it, damn it. Is it just a matter of... So you push this into here like usual, then walk along it? Yeah! Huh. There we go. How the hell am I gonna get over there? How big are these? That's not great. What? Okay, so we want to make a raft. The raft just has to be down here, because I can push off the rock. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Okay, so push the... this one on first? No. Push the top one on first, because that's the one that stands up. There we go. Because otherwise it rolls off. Wait. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna push, yeah. Was getting it twisted. There ain't no rocks here. What am I gonna do without the core premise of the local puzzles? Dang. So the first thing I do is I notice that these rocks are here. Because I always want to roll them into a rock to escape. But that may not work in this case. Because this is like if I just push this one here, and that's like if I push this one there. But it's actually that stump and that log and that stump and that log, but switcheroo doesn't really matter at that point, does it? So how am I going to get these away from their starting positions? You're the different one, and that I can push you this way, which is different. Then I can push you on top of this one, which... something. That's not good. And that just stops me. Was this helpful in any way? This is this game 101, is you push over the trees and then you roll them somewhere so that they're no longer on the starting stump. That's just how it do. But this one done created a Prabble. But do I make a raft? Yeah. Okay, so we're doing that. I just need to figure out where I could build the raft where it's useful. Okay, so I tried this before a little bit. So you push this here, then that one can go up. And this can roll over to the other side. There we go. So all of my other drafts of this solution, that was really clean. Each different iteration I did taught us a new thing about this level until I had the solution. That looked like I was trying to tutorialize the concept of learning. Sup? How you doing? It's me. Nah, stop it. Stop going back in. Where are we going? I guess this big rock with the water kind of telegraphs our goal here. So this needs to get away from its starting point. So rolling like that kind of helps. Except if it's going to fit in there, it has to go left or right. But that creates problems. So if I push them this way, then I can't get past that, and it doesn't even matter. Like, the trunk doesn't matter because there's going to be a stump here left over. And that one's also kind of fucked. If I could put the small one in there, then it would roll over it. Maybe. But how would I put it in there? So the grass did change colors, and we did use a raft, so maybe we're done with the previous gimmick of always using rock shelves to get around. Huh. That doesn't mean I have a new plan. But yeah, I don't, if you look at short trunks, there's no way to connect a stump to a rock. If you look at the long trunk, the only spot is here. Which I don't know how I would get it here. It'd have to be lengthwise, which means I'd have to push it here, which is definitely unretrievable, or here, which still seems pretty unretrievable. Like, if it goes here, then when it ends up over here, I'd have to push it up somehow, and then over here. Like, that's just not how things work in this game. Maybe there's a variation of us just pushing this tree over it. Even that can't lay on top of a rock. Like, What am I hoping to accomplish here? I'm not totally sure if I'm honest. I have to make a raft, right? Yeah, there's even an island over there for me to arrive on once I do it. Until that happens, I can't go anywhere. But like, that screams that I have to push this way. So how else will I make the raft? The two logs have to both go there. How will even... How does that even work? It doesn't. It doesn't. I can't. There's no way to get it. Even if I did, I'm realizing now that even if I did get it in the water and I made a raft by that rock, the second half of this trunk would be blocking the raft from going anywhere, which we've encountered. But we've encountered flotsam in the past, and it does stop you from moving. Oh, that makes this weird. That makes this very weird. I think what I have to do is create... Yeah, I think this is it. Yep. You create a raft like I did a minute ago. Like, so like that's this world's theme probably, is making these rafts on land, then pushing them into the water. In this case, that's the only way to split off the excess wood, because this is too much. It's just unmanageable. Can I take this with me? If I rolled it left, I could escape the trunk, but I can't roll it left, so I don't think I can. And now it's a bridge back to there. Haha, how elegant. Okay, so we got our theme finally. That's not good. I can't get past this rock, so I have to push this. But that means I can't push... Huh. Oh, don't do that. This? There we go. So yeah, I realized that I needed to use the small trunk, because they made me push the long one over first, so then I had no choice. But I could set up the small trunk. Having it sideways and rolling it down, there was just no way to make that go anywhere, because it's stuck against this rock in that trunk, so that was useless. But once I put it out here, I basically just could transplant the tree, just have it replace the previous one. Okay. Can I get you out of my way, please? I guess. What will that even do, actually? Let's find out. Oh, that's the solution. A double bridge. Huh. I think this is a double island puzzle. Do I just push it here? Not quite far enough. I need you to get in the water. I'm not sure how I'll connect this, but as far as I can tell, pushing it left is useless and pushing it right is useless. It'll be trapped on the side of the rock. Up is incredibly stupid. It's like down. And then you have to roll it to get away from the stump, so you get it here. Then comes the issue of the fact that this rock makes it really hard to do anything with this guy, really. Like, now I end up over here and I still can't do much. Can't even push him back anymore. Ah, just commit harder? That's not great for its own reasons. What? You can reset the islands individually? Wow, here's where things get weird, huh? What's up with that music cue? You get like a really long resonant note when you slam this log into that trunk. Maybe it's just the rapid fire inputs? I don't know. Yeah, there's the really high pitched one. You can listen to it, it just goes. It kind of loops. Gets more and less intense. Oh, duh. Once I realized I could push it across, there's a way easier solution than I was going for. I was trying to make a raft in the middle here. Which, like, even I realized, like, there's not even really a way I was gonna move, even if I made it. It just seemed like the reasonable thing. It's just, there was just a bit of a lag time between me realizing I could push the big one all the way across the river and then actually using that for something better.